We still have a long way to go before the next iPhone launch, the iPhone 15 and 15 Pro. But we already have so much information about the new phones leaked online. This video is a roundup of all the information that we know about the next gen iPhones. There are some big and welcome changes to the next iPhones. Let's check it out. Before we get to the changes, how do we get to know these information before Apple announces it? There are usually two ways how these informations leak out. First, Apple has to provide the design and models to third-party manufacturers who design the cases, accessories, and other internal parts for the iPhone, and some people who receive these designs leak them online. Second, people like Mark Gurman, Ming-Chi Kuo get exclusive insider information through their network and make them available online. Either way, we get to see what the next iPhone would be like way in advance. Let's start with the design. Like the previous years, the iPhone 15 lineup will also have 4 models: the 6.1-inch iPhone 15, 6.7-inch iPhone 15 Plus, 6.1-inch iPhone 15 Pro, and 6.7-inch iPhone 15 Pro Max. The usual 2 Pro models and 2 regular models. The first change to the design is to the frame. The frame around the iPhone is usually made out of stainless steel for Pro models and aluminum for regular models. This year, the Pro models will come in a titanium frame. Titanium is stronger and lighter than stainless steel. Apple Watch Ultra comes in titanium frame. The regular models will come with an aluminum frame. Second change, the Pro models will be more curved along the edges of the frame. The current model have a sharp edge. The new models will be more comfortable to hold. We are not talking as curved as the iPhone 5C model, but slightly more curved than the current Pro models. The display glass on top also will slightly curve into the frame. This again is not as much like the Apple Watch display curving into the frame, but slightly more than what we already get. These are small refinements rather than big change. And again, regular models will look similar to last year. In terms of other physical design changes, the 15 lineup will have the same display sizes and same overall dimensions. The display bezels will be noticeably thinner on this year's model, almost half as thin as last year. Rumors are all 4 iPhones will get slimmer bezels. With curved glass, the display should look noticeably better. Fourth change to the design, all models this year will come with the dynamic island. This is a pill and hole punch design currently seen on 14 Pro and Pro Max models. The 14 models currently have a notch, which means there'll be no more notch starting from iPhone 15 lineup. Apple is also reportedly working on an under-display Face ID, which could come in 2024, and an under-display camera coming in 2026. This will be an all-screen iPhone. The Pro models will get rid of all physical buttons. Instead, Apple will be replacing the physical buttons to solid-state buttons. If you remember iPhone 7 or 2022 iPhone SE, they came with a solid-state home button. They do not move, but they mimic a physical press using haptic vibrations. Even the recent MacBook's trackpad comes with a glass haptic trackpad. Since there is no physical press or buttons outside, they will be more dust and waterproof. Sixth, this is an unexpected one. All iPhone models this year will come with a USB-C port. Lightning port is dead. This is because the European Union has mandated that all handheld charging devices should come with a USB-C port and not a proprietary port. So Apple was forced to adopt USB-C on the iPhones. The iPad already have transitioned to USB-C. To differentiate Pro and regular models, the Pro models will get a faster USB 3.2 or Thunderbolt port, while the regular models will only support USB 2.0 speeds. This is much slower than the USB 3.2. Every year, Apple introduces one new color to the Pro models to differentiate it from the previous model. This year, Apple is expected to release the Pro model in a new burgundy red color along with the standard dark grey and white colors. The 15 lineup will usually get bolder colors, and this year 15 will get 2 new colors, a bright pink and blue. These are the physical design changes. What about the internals? It's a bit more predictable like every year. The iPhone 15 Pro models will come with a newer A17 3nm processor, which will be more powerful and efficient. The non-Pro models will get an A16 chip currently seen on iPhone 14 Pro models. Since the Pro models are using all solid-state buttons to provide haptic feedback, there is an additional Taptic engines to stimulate the press. The Pro models will also get the faster Wi-Fi 6E and an increased 8GB RAM. The regular iPhone will get the same Wi-Fi 6 and 6GB RAM like current models. Next, camera. This is where Apple usually spends most time. What we know so far about the camera department is Apple will be using newer Sony sensors for all model cameras this year. This should help with low light and high dynamic range shots. No update if 14 models will get the 48 megapixel camera this year. The 15 will still come only with an ultra wide and wide lenses, and the zoom lens is reserved for the Pro models. The camera bump on the Pro models will be larger than the current model. Apple, pointing to an improved lens system in the Pro models. Also, the Pro Max will be getting a periscope zoom lens this year. Samsung and many other flagship phones can already take 10x optical zoom photos. This requires more space for the lens. To make this happen, they use a mirror or a periscope to put the lens sideways. Apple will bring a 6x optical zoom periscope lens to the Pro Max models this year. Since this requires a lot of space, periscope lens will be reserved only for the Pro Max model and not even to the standard Pro model. No other known camera improvements at this point. In terms of pricing, it's expected to be the same as last year, starting at $799 and going up to $1099 for the base models. As we get to know more about the newer iPhones, I'll update you all on a new video. So please subscribe to not miss out the future videos. Check out my other videos here. I'll see you in the next one. This is Anjana. Bye-bye.